Hi there, welcome to the Cold Steel Corner. This is not the usual Cold Steel Corner, so maybe we'll call it the Cold Steel Cave. I'm Richard Lee with Cold Steel. Here we are. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite machetes, the tactical katana machete. So Lynn, a long time ago, told me an awesome story really about his childhood. As a young man, when he was training, he always wanted a classic Japanese katana. Who would not want one of these? This is our Warrior Series Japanese katana. Of course, who wouldn't want one of these? But as a young man, he would tell you he was running paper routes and all sorts of things, and he could not afford a $600,000, $2,000 Japanese katana. And so as a young man, he always wondered, gosh, I wish I could have a katana. It never happened. So as he got older and he created Cold Steel and he was having all these different weapons, he kind of looked back to his childhood and said, gosh, what could I do to make an affordable Japanese katana for everyone? And that's kind of where this came from, the tactical katana machete. So this is a real katana, will cost you $600 plus, $300 plus. These are $60. They're awesome. They have nearly the same cutting performance as a Japanese katana. Sure, they're not as durable, they're not going to last as long, but by golly, they're durable, they're sharp, and they'll cut nearly as well as any Japanese katana. And that's what's awesome about it. For $60, a fraction of the cost, you get this awesome performance. And here's one of the other great things that I love about this machete is it's modifiable, meaning that you can buy 4 or 5 of them and change them to the way that you want to. So here's some modifications. Number one, I know this seems goofy at first glance, but I made this executioner style. I know it's goofy, but just an executioner style, kind of like for executions. You could have this straightforward blade like this, specifically designed for only one task. It's kind of cool, right? Another modification, I really like the Dragonfly wakizashi. I like wakizashis, and I like this blade length because you can use it with one hand and two hands. And so I modified, cut the blade down so it's nearly the same length as the Dragonfly. The Dragonfly has a 22-inch, this has a 21-inch. It's really close to the Warrior Series. And this it's essentially a katana wakizashi, katana length handle with a wakizashi blade. Pretty awesome. Another modification is just the same thing. I cut the blade down, but also cut the handle down so it's more in line with the wakizashi like the Dragonfly. Yes, we have a tactical katana, a tactical wakizashi machete, but the machete length on those are a little bit short. They're about 18 inches. On here, you can modify the length to anything you want, from 18 to 21 to 22 inches. That's what's great about these is you can modify them to your liking. So, with that said, enough talk. Let's get to chopping.